Hey, what's up YouTube? It's King Vita here, and I'm back with another review. And this time, I'll be reviewing the Hasbro Marvel Legends Series Moon Knight 2020 Walgreens exclusive. So, let's take a look at the packaging here. So there is Marvel Legends Series Moon Knight. It says Moon Knight Marvel. Mine is a little busted. Yeah, Hasbro. On the side of the packaging, you have Moon Knight. On the back, your obligatory product shot with a bio, if you want to read that. On the other side, Moon Knight. On the top, you have Moon Knight's logo. And on the bottom, bunch of random stuff. Okay, whatever. So there is Moon Knight. Let's take a closer look at him here. Move the camera up. There you go. That's better. He does look really good. I like the white and the gray going on. Very nice attention to detail. Really cool. Let's take a closer look at him. Let's zoom in here. There's his head sculpt. Come around the chest. You got his moon, his crescent moon logo here, which is painted in silver with a black outline as opposed to the rest of his body. Got his belt, which is, I guess it's a different plastic. It's all shiny. Same thing with his gauntlets here and right there, his wrist bands or whatever. And his boots. Same, same type of plastic. And his feet. And you got the cape too. The cape is in this soft plastic. Very cool. Same thing with the hoodie. Look at those eyes. Very nice. Articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint. Can do all that. And more. Arms could do a full 360. They have a butterfly joint here. As well as on the east side here. Could go outward that far. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. Wrist rotation. And hinges up and down. Ab crunch. He does have an ab crunch. And he can go back that far. Waist movement. Can do a full 360. Hips are on a ball joint. Can go up that far. Can go back that far. Thigh rotation. Double jointed knees. Boot cut rotation. Excuse me. And foot can go up that far, down that far, and he does have ankle pivot. So, this figure has quite a bit of articulation on him. Very, very nice. Now this figure does stand about... He does stand around the 6.5. He's 6.5 inches tall. Pretty good. Pretty decent size for a Marvel for a Marvel figure. A Marvel Legends figure. Now, I do like that they decided to, keep the cape separate from his body, because that way, if you want to, you could have him without the cape. But he's Moon Knight. He should have his cape. He definitely should have his cape. He looks cool like that. Also, the white really, really shines on him. It's a very pale white compared to the rest of his costume, his accessories, because we'll get to those accessories in a minute, but like if you notice his belt, it's kind of painted a little silverish with moons around it. Nice. They're crescent moons around it. Compared to the rest of his suit, as well as his logo, it's kind of like silverish. So it just like pops, and it's very nice. Also, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I'm just noticing this now. If I zoom in here, there you are. His suit, his suit has some sort of like speckles on it. Here, those little dots. I like that they painted speckles on it. It's not just, you know, plain white. It does have some detail to it. Really nice. I like how the clothes wrinkle. You know, he's wearing a skin-tight suit, but I like how the clothes wrinkle on the parts that they have to. You know, like the armpit here, right there. Where else? Yeah, different places. Oh, he does have a port on the back, right there, where his cape can port onto, right there. There's a peg and a port. And essentially, this is meant to keep his cape in place. But honestly, you don't really need it. He looks cool like that either way. You don't need anything holding his cape. Now, that's pretty much it for Moon Knight. Accessories-wise, he comes with quite a bit of stuff, which we'll get into right now. So first thing he comes with is an extra head. I guess 2 or 1 extra head. Well, whatever. I just have 1 extra head here. And this will be here. I think this is classic Moon Knight, where his mask is black. If I zoom in here, there you go. Really nice, shiny, silvery eyes. And the hoodie is, you know, the exact same speckled white going into gray. You know, as indicates the shadows. And it's fairly simple to actually remove his head, and they're all on ball joints. So if you pop this off, there you go. See, it's on a ball joint. You could take the cape, put it in there, grab classic Moon Knight head, and just pop it in. Come on. There. Or not. This is a bit difficult. Hang on. There you go. That's better. So there you have classic Moon Knight. Now this is the first time I've actually put his head, replaced his head. So it will be a little stiff. But it's the same, it's basically the same thing. Same head rotation. So it's just a little stiff. I do like, I'll be honest, I love classic Moon Knight, but I think this looks a lot better. He looks a lot better with the white one. So there is classic Moon Knight. Stop moving. There is classic Moon Knight. Nice. Leave it in the comments below. Do you guys like classic Moon Knight or, you know, modern Moon Knight? Let me remove this. And the cape is removable, so you could just have Moon Knight without the cape. I don't know, I think that looks weird. It looks like the Hobgoblin. Or the Green Goblin. Yeah, it looks like the Green Goblin. That's very weird. Let me put his cape back on. There you go. Moon Knight is nothing without his cape. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, of course. So, classic Moon Knight. Really nice look for Moon Knight right here. And outside of his classic look, he does come with accessories besides that. Besides the head swap. So the first accessory we're going to look at is his... I believe they called him... I don't know what these are called. Moon... They're like his batarangs. He's basically the Batman of the Marvel Universe, essentially. That's what he is. So, these are his batarangs. Or moon... I don't know what they're called. I forgot what they're called. But that's what they are. They're essentially just his batarangs. Here's one. Here's another. They're the exact same thing. And he also comes with these little guys, which look like fingernails. Wow. They literally look like fingernails. But, yeah, these are his moon batarangs. I'm just going to call them moon batarangs. And he comes with his big stick that he uses to fight people with. Now, how these are placed is he comes with 2 extra sets of hands. 1 set of extra hands, which look like this. These are, I guess, half open palm gun holding hands. So, his hands are basically placed on pegs, really long pegs. You could just pop one off and pop one back on. This is what the pegs look like. Pretty long. Although I have seen longer on other figures. Come on, there you go. And they basically do the same thing that his fisted hands do. They, you know, move down. They can move straight. They can move up. Yeah. And they have wrist rotation. So let's grab one of his... Let's grab his stick. And it just sits there. It just sits on his hand. That looks very nice for a display piece. Really cool. Or you could use one of his moon batarang thingies. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I could make him hold it. Okay, so he can't. Okay, so he cannot hold them, but you can like just leave it there and let gravity do its thing. There you go. It's being held by gravity. Because if you just move it, he can't hold them. They should have, honestly, in my opinion, they should have put a hole right here on the palm. Right there. And they could have put a tiny peg on, like, right in the middle. And then you could have, you know, where is it? Peg it on there like that, you know. It would have made more sense. But it is what it is. It's not a deal breaker. Not a deal breaker at all. Still a great figure. Give him his actually, you know what? It's dual wield. He can. There you go. That one. You can actually have him. There you go. Hold his staff differently. There are many ways you can actually play with this figure. It's not just, you know, one way or another. I mean, with these Marvel Legends, you know, they're like the SH Figuarts of Marvel. Even though I think SH Figuarts has their own Marvel, I'm not sure, figures. But either way, these are still great quality. Really good figures. So let me kind of get them in a pose here. If I could just... There you go. That's better. And that doesn't look bad at all. I like it. I like this Moon Knight. Sorry about that. I like how this Moon Knight looks. Yeah. That's a decent pose. Very cool. Very, very nice indeed. I really hope this is catching, I hope the camera's catching it, because white on white, you know, my background is kind of ruining everything. My whole setup is white, so, yeah. But that looks really good. So, all that's left now is size comparison. Let me pop this. Give him back his original fisted hands. Pop that. Grab the other hand. And boom. There you go. That's better. Also, I forgot his stick. I already mentioned this before. I pretty much mentioned everything about the stick, but I like how the stick itself is has the same kind of theme of Moon Knight going on, where, let me zoom in here. Let me see. It's got, I don't know if the light will catch it, but it's got speckles on it. Yeah. It's not just white, and that's it. This thing actually has speckles on it, and it's painted very well. It has the same detail as his gauntlets, his boots, you know, and his belt. So, yeah. Also, I didn't mention this. His, or if I did, I'm re-mentioning it. His fists have some sort of moon crescent on them. That's cool. Here's the other side. Nice. There you go. Now, for size comparison, here he is with Marvel Select Spider-Gwen. He's the exact same size as Spider-Gwen. Here he is with D Arts War Greymon. Bonk. He's just a little taller than War Greymon. Got all the stuff in the way. Here he is with Gogeta. Check out my review on him. One of my favorite figures I own. Link. Here he is with Lord Beerus. Beerus is slightly, ever so slightly taller than he is if you count the ears, but he's taller than Beerus, for sure. Kind of. What are you looking at? You want to be in the? You want to be in the show too? Fine. Fine. And because he keeps insisting all the time, he annoys me. But okay. Refractor. There you go. You're happy? You get screen time. Now quit nagging me about it. No. Stop it. Go. Go. Go, 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 go. No. Bad refractor. You better behave yourself or I'm not going to put you in any one of my videos anymore. Freeze you. So, That's pretty much Moon Knight. I'm watching you. So there is pretty much Moon Knight here. Do I recommend this figure? Yes, I certainly do. Stop moving. Yes, I certainly do. I totally recommend this figure. He's basically the Marvel version of Batman, essentially. Except he's white instead of dressed in black. There are some kind of loose parts, but that's on mine alone. That's probably just my copy. But there are some loose parts, like this leg over here kind of bothers me because this part doesn't move at all. This bottom, from here to here, it doesn't really move at all. It's one with the foot. And it's stiff, which is good, kind of. But this one here, this leg here is from here down, it kind of wobbles a little bit. But I guess that's just my copy. I'm pretty sure if you guys get one, it's going to be even better than mine. But that's not a big deal. It's nothing to gripe about. But it's very nice. It's Moon Knight. Now, he is in white, like completely white. So, you know, he might, if you guys have a setup that you collect figures on, it might clash with your setup, you know. But overall, it's really, really good. I've seen a lot of people that generally online really customize their Moon Knights and, you know, make custom figures of Moon Knights. I guess Moon Knight is a very, very popular character. I mean, he did appear back in August of 1975. Oh, I completely forgot to explain who Moon Knight was. So, for those of you who don't know Moon Knight is, his name is Mark Spector, and he first appeared in Werewolf by Night, number 32, which came out in August of 1975. He's a multimillionaire, he's a boxer, and, you know, he's basically, like I said, he's a multimillionaire. He's the Marvel equivalent of Batman. And essentially, he was betrayed by his employer in an archaeological dig and was revived by Khonshu. Khonshu basically was like a ghost who inhabited his body and gave him, you know, superhuman abilities and things like that. He went back home and essentially became Moon Knight. But for whatever reason, in 2007, they decided to release a comic where he basically he disobeyed Khonshu, and essentially Khonshu left his body and left him powerless in a comic run that lasted from that was created in 2007. And there you go. There's your history on Moon Knight. Very interesting character. Again, a white hooded Batman with superpowers. It's what it is. But it's still a great figure. Really, really nice attention to detail. Got a little scuff on my cape here, but that's not a big gripe. As well as here and here, I don't know why, but okay. It's not a big deal. But yeah, Moon Knight is to me, I think he's very underrated in the Marvel Universe. Or at least nobody I know talks about him. But he's definitely one to watch. Like, he's one to look out for figures. If you guys are, like, Marvel enthusiasts or collect, you know, like, Marvel Legends. I definitely recommend Moon Knight here. Plus, if you don't like this look, you always have the option of the classic Moon Knight right here with the black mask. You know, as opposed to all white. But, you know, they at least they give you options, so that's good. So, I guess that pretty much covers Moon Knight here. Nothing to it. That's pretty much it. So, there is the Marvel Legends series Moon Knight. And this King Vito saying, the Hasbro Marvel Legends series Moon Knight 2020 Walgreens exclusive. That's the name. And this King Vito saying, laters.